Hello everyone, this is Ashrita from Truly Nutrition. I'm a consulting nutritionist. I did my masters in applied nutrition and I'm a certified food and spirit practitioner. You can reach me at trulynutrition.ediet.clinic. Hello everyone, wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you are having fun during this festive season, sharing your love and warmth with your family members. Yes, New Year is approaching and everybody is very much excited about 2021 and how it's going to be. And you might have already started visioning 2021 and making up your calendars, prioritizing your things. So, as New Year is approaching, you must be busy in writing down your resolutions and all. Yes, 2020 is a bit depressive because of coronavirus, lockdown, staying at home, work from home, kids staying at home. Yes, it is a bit depressive, but it also taught us some lessons about self-care, about spending some time with the family members. We also cherished few moments with the family members, so it's both good and bad in this 2020. And definitely I think 2020 has taught us to know the importance of how why it is very important to be healthy and fit. And definitely I think one of your priority for 2021 will definitely be health, and you must be thinking to lose those extra pounds that you have piled up during the lockdown and from work from home options and all. So definitely weight loss might be one of your prioritizing point during 2021. So this week I would like to focus on um, what are the steps you have to take before you start a weight loss journey. Most of the people think weight loss is nothing but correcting your meal plate. They immediately turn towards correcting their meal plate. But no, before you start correcting your meal plate, there is much more beyond the meal plate that you have to look into your lifestyle and correct few points before you step towards weight loss regime. So before planning or before starting a weight loss program, you have to prepare yourself to take a step towards weight loss. Like when you prepare a beautiful cuisine or when you prepare a beautiful recipe, you prepare yourself initially before starting the recipe. Like, did you acquire all the vegetables required or all the ingredients required for the recipe? The same way, when you are starting a weight loss program also, you have to look into few areas before stepping towards the weight loss program. So this video is all about what are the areas you have to focus on before stepping to the weight loss program. So let's see. Setting up our biological rhythm is one of the key points you have to look before you start a weight loss program. Biological rhythm is nothing but the time we are waking up, the time we are sleeping, how is our daily routine, are we doing that in a regular basis, in a consistent way. So please check your biological rhythm when you are sleeping, when you are waking up, at what time you are eating, what is the meal gaps you are maintaining in a day. So this is all your biological rhythm, because based on this your hormonal levels and how your hormones are working, your hormonal balance, hormonal synchrony, everything depends upon your biological rhythm. So it is very important to set your biological rhythm. For example, when you go to sleep, when you are preparing yourself to go to sleep, then as the sun comes down and when it starts getting darker outside, then the melatonin hormone slowly rises in our blood, and this hormone allows you to relax yourself, relax your muscles, and this is a hormone that helps you to go to sleep. And this hormone is also helpful to relax your muscles, and at the same time it also helps to detoxify your body. So night sleep is more important. So to have a good night's sleep, this hormone levels should start raising up during the evening times. and slowly they raise to reaches to the peak during the night. Similarly, when you wake up, then the cortisol hormone starts to raise up. Slowly the melatonin comes down and cortisol raises up. This will alert your muscle, this will alert your all systems to start your day and start towards working out your daily routine. So melatonin and cortisol, these two are hormones that very much important, play a very big role in controlling all other hormones too. So maintaining a proper sleep time and wake up time, uh, regular basis, like consistently sleeping at same time and waking up at same time, will help to keep these two hormones in balance. When these two hormones are in balance, all the other hormones also work in synchrony. Similarly, keep maintaining your meal timings. When you are taking your breakfast, take your breakfast at on the same time on daily basis. Regularly, consistently maintain the same breakfast time, lunch and dinner times. Maintain same meal gaps. Like if you are giving a gap of 2 hours between every meals, then make sure you are maintaining that same meal gap on regular basis, so that the enzymes required for digestion will be released on that particular time, and your hormones, hunger and satiety hormones, also get released according to your timings, like according to your chronological timings. We call, like, maintaining a proper meal timings, maintaining a proper sleep timings is very much important before you go towards a weight loss program. Because when your hormones are in synchrony and when your hormones are in balance, then only the weight loss will happen, because they are very much important in fat burning and also in weight loss program. So maintaining, setting up your biological rhythm before stepping towards weight loss is utmost important. The second area of focus will be maintaining your stress levels. Stress varies from person to person. My stress levels might be different from yours, because it mainly depends upon how resilient you are to take the stress. For few people, only small trigger of stress is enough to keep them stressed all throughout the day. But few people will can cope up that stress and move along the day very easily. So stress levels depends from person to person, and they mainly depend upon their resilience. So I suggest people to be more resilient towards stress levels, so that they will be able to manage those stress. So you should have a look over how you are managing your stress levels. If you are not managing your stress levels and they are prolonging over a long period of time, what happens is your adrenal glands gets exhausted, and the cortisol hormone, it will be continuous, like your alert system will always be uh, going continuously, like you don't have a pause to your alert system. All your musculature will be always in a contracted phase and like in a fighting phase. So prolonged period of this thing will exhaust your adrenal glands, and slowly over exhaustion also leads to underproduction of the hormones. So your metabolic rate comes down, thereby your fat accumulation increases, you put on weight. So keep an eye on your stress levels, and start practicing like meditation or breathing, or whatever your favorite hobby, like painting, knitting, whatever you have a small hobby, try to invest some time on that hobby to bring down your stress levels, because prolonged stress levels is not going to help with your weight loss regime. So also keep an eye on your stress levels. So managing your stress levels is a second important thing before you start with a weight loss. Being physically active, regular physical activity is the third most important point when you're stepping towards weight loss program. So check if you are being physically active on regular basis. You know, physical activity is very important. It is as important as your diet. So if you are eating something, it is thumb rule that you have to burn it too. So plan your physical activity on regular basis. You know, physical activity is more important to build your muscle, burn the calories and burn the fat. And physical activity also gives to sustainable energy all throughout the day. So you know the benefits of physical activity, but the only make a point that you are consistent with your physical activity. Always you should choose an activity that is more practical, and that you can sustain on that activity for a long period of time. Like as you plan your meals for the whole week, similarly plan your physical activity for the whole week, so that the time you choose for physical activity should be more practical. And what kind of physical activity you are doing, are you able to do the same thing for a long period of time? So sustainability also one thing when you are planning a physical activity. So being physical activity is more important, and being more consistent in doing the physical activity is much more important than that. So make sure you are doing your regular physical activity routine before you start with a weight loss program. Hydration is the fourth most important point before stepping towards weight loss program, because usually when you join any weight loss program, the diets are very rich in protein and fiber. So to keep moving this protein and fiber, to get them digested properly, and to get the benefits of this from this protein and fiber, you have to drink more amount of water. If you are not drinking more amount of water, these things will not, these are gets partially digested and they clog your intestines, and you end up either in constipation, whereby your body detox system gets affected, and instead of weight loss you start putting on weight. So before going with any weight loss program, check how well you are being hydrated on a daily basis. At least 2 to aim to drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water per day. And if you are very low on your hydration levels, do not hydrate like excessively on the very next day. So it should be happening in small steps. Let's say if you are drinking 5 glasses of water per day, increase it to 6 glasses the next day, then slowly bring it to 10 glasses. So it should be step by step, baby steps, takes baby steps, and then try to increase your hydration. But do not go to, today you drink very less, tomorrow you start drinking 3 liters of water, and slowly you stop it by 2 to 3 days. So again, sustainability, make it more practical and small step before you start with this hydration program. Also, hydration is again very important, as I said, in detoxification procedure, because in liver all the chemicals in the environment are fat soluble. So what happens is, in the detoxification, it happens into three phases of detoxification. What happens in the first stage, these fat soluble chemicals get converted into water soluble chemicals in your liver. Now if you are not flushing these water soluble liver chemicals out of your body, this should happen by drinking more amount of water. These secondary metabolites of phase 1 detoxification are more toxic than the original chemical. So these toxic chemicals, if they have to come out of the body, you have to drink more water and you have to exercise at the same time. So as these chemicals get flushed out of your body through urination, or through pooping, or through sweating. So these three ways the chemicals go out. So hydration is very very important step for your weight loss program. So do not neglect hydrating your body. So if even for your digestion also, and to detoxify your body also, hydration is very important. So before you start up with any weight loss regimen, please check your hydration. How well are you being hydrated? Are you able to drink water on regular basis? So take baby step and start drinking or start hydrating yourself before going with a weight loss program. The final step to take before going with a weight loss program is check your check your blood reports once. You can go with hemoglobin test, cholesterol levels, fasting and post lunch blood sugar and your thyroid levels before, so that you will know your initial readings and also where you are heading towards your weight loss. Is actually weight loss required for you? So only see, weight loss, it's not like a standard parameter everybody have, or it's not a standard measurement everybody should have or everybody should fit into. For me it might be 56 kgs an ideal weight, but for somebody it might be on 60, 65 also, they are fine. So it basically, you see these parameters where they are and where you wanted to head, and where you are landing up. And these parameters also help a nutritionist to check where actually you are, where she have to or where he have to start with you. So the hemoglobin percentages, cholesterol levels, and fasting and post lunch blood sugar and thyroid levels. Check these levels before you start with the weight loss program, and this will help you actually to know either you have to go with a weight loss journey or you're okay doing with your parameters. So once you correct all the above factors that we discussed today, you will definitely see some change, like your lifestyle being corrected automatically. And sometimes maybe these will be enough for you to enough for your weight loss journey. Maybe you see some changes, and once you are sustainably going with these changes, then start with a weight loss program that will be very useful for you and also for a nutritionist to help you. Half of the job is done here. So I wish and I hope you like this video. And again, I would like to emphasize on regularity, practicality, and consistency. That is much required for a weight loss thing to happen. It doesn't happen in a week time or a month time. For few people it might take 1 or 2 years to come down at least 10 to 20 kgs of weight. So it's a long journey, but getting before stepping to the journey, make sure all these things are taken care properly, so that your journey will be very smooth. I hope you like my video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Truly Nutrition. Thank you.